Y'all, I know this isn't news to anyone, but Joanna Mason is so sexy. Jackchat. I don't know why that came to my mind this morning, but Joanna Mason, hot. When I watched Hunger Games Catching Fire, she took her shit off in the elevator, and my gayness and her, they were having a cage match in my body. And I don't know. At the time, didn't know I was gay, so I guess it's fair. But like, damn. If I had thought about her around 16 years old, I might have come out a little bit later, let's just say that. She was hot. She was hot. But Hunger Games Catching Fire, cunt ass movie. It actually, like, no shade to my Letterboxd top 4, but it might be one of my favorite movies of all time. And I feel like I sleep on it because, you know, I'm not the franchise diva. I don't love a franchise. I don't really get, you know, it's kind of hard to grip my pussy for more than 3 or 4 movies. So, like, I really do fall off by the end of a good series. Even, it could be the best thing ever. Except, RuPaul's Drag Race, obviously, mother. I would never fall off. But The Hunger Games Catching Fire, somebody cooked with that. Somebody cooked with that. Because that shit is incredible. I don't know who directed that film. I know Suzanne Collins put her pussy into that book, though. J.K. Rowling could never. Who directed Hunger Games? Ooh, Francis Lawrence. What else has he done? Oh, he did Ballads of Thong Turds. He did all the Hunger Games. Wait, no, he didn't do the first one. He did everything after Catching Fire. Is he doing the new one? Very excited for the new one. My pussy gets worked out when they get into the arena and start fighting each other. I get so excited. I don't care about, I mean, I kind of do, but like I could care a little. Like I don't know what that saying is. I always get mixed up. Is it I couldn't care less or I could care less? I'm pretty sure it's I couldn't care less, but I do care about the storylines. But when they're in the arena, damn! Don't put me in a movie theater because I am screaming. I'm like, get her, bitch, get her, run. Oh, that bitch is right there. And then I pick a favorite. I root for them. Obviously, it's usually Katniss or, what was her name? Daisy May, Rosie Ray, Daisy Songbird, Daisy Bird. What was her name? Lucy Gray Baird. Lucy Gray. It was Lucy Gray. Who is Lucy? I don't know. Lucy Gray. I was rooting for her. And I didn't care if they had to cheat. Spoiler alert. Catching Fire still remains the queen, though. And if I wish, like, out of any of the Hunger Games arenas, I would want to be in the Catching Fire arena, because they have the water. Bitch, I love to swim. Like, if I was there, the second that shit goes off, I'm running to the cornucopia. I'm getting a little, like, JBL clip shower speaker. I'm clipping that to my earring, because I'm wearing hoops in this universe. And I clip it to my earring, and I play, like, Stupid Love or Rain on Me or something like that to really get the vibes up. And I do a water performance. I'm, like, pretending like I'm water bending. I'm kicking my legs in the air. I'm trying to boost the morale because maybe we can do it together. You know, Catching Fire taught us that the constitution of the Hunger Games is fragile. It's nearing its end, you know? So why don't we band together? We're all winners. This is the all-winner season, and we are ready to take our place in the winner circle in the Olympic Village. Like, what is it? Where were they? Where they got whipped? Was that the same thing? I don't know. Fuck peacekeepers. They're kind of cool as fuck. Like, I thought the outfits were very fierce. But the Capitol, like, we know the Capitol knows fashion. So, I could be like Caesar Flickerman, though. I would love to interview the tributes. Let's get in there. What is the new one called? The new one. Hey Siri, what's the new one called? Ooh. I looked up how to tell if it's a flying ant or a termite. Still don't know the answer, but all I know is little black bugs with long wings swarmed me the other day. And to the point where they were on the outside of my car, like lined up on the windows. I felt like I was in that, I'm pretty sure it was like Chicago PD or like one of those cop shows. Maybe it was Cops. I don't know. But there was that little girl and the mom, and the little girl was allergic to bees, and all the killer bees were swarming the car, and they were like, the queen's in there. That's why they, like, that's literally what it felt like. I thought I was the queen, or like I was housing the queen, or because they were all over me, guys. I was scared that they like crawled up in my hole and like were gonna lay eggs, because I looked on Google, something about mating season, something about them wanting to spread and squirm and swarm, like, I was scared. You know the bot flies? The ones that lay eggs in your skin? I don't know where they are. I hope I never fucking encounter one. Bugs are scary. I love bugs. I'm just saying, I do love bugs. I love to find a bug, a cool one, a pretty one that has personality. But there are some that I know for a fact, they don't mean any, like, they mean harm. They want to get in me. They want to suck my blood. They want to get in my holes. They want to crawl in my mouth while I'm sleeping or running, crawl up my nostrils, get in my ears. Don't get in my ears. I fucking hate. My brother is a wet willy king. Bugs flying in my ear, water in my ear. I used to get water in my ear all the time as a kid. Had to sit on my side on the couch with the water, with the drops in my ear during vacation, because someone's got to have an ear infection apparently, and it's always me. Fucks me up, but it's fine. Because I'm a big head shaker now. Like, I gotta. But I also, with that, there's a lot of stress and trauma in the world, because I think about when that story Chapel Roan did on TikTok of her whipping her neck and then she felt water in her neck. That also, meningitis. You can get isn't one of the signs of meningitis a stiff neck? And my neck has been so stiff recently. And I know it's because my pillows are shitty. I haven't gotten new pillows in ages. Feeling this. Oh my God. Yesterday, my cat was trying to rip my set down. And this set is very makeshift, y'all. But ain't she cute? I feel like I'm the principal, and I'm calling y'all in for a meeting. I'm the gayest principal on earth. What about this? Y'all like this? I don't know. Just something cute for the Teen Vogue party. Jackchat. Y'all. Okay. So, life has been a little crazy lately. And, like, it's kind of weird because I feel like I'm at a point right now where it's like, here's the sitch, actually. If we go way back, this is crazy. I was an art teacher for high school. And weird, I know, very weird. Hated that, quit that. Kind of spiraled into a weird, depressive mess of like, you know, what am I doing with my life? It was big. It was crazy because although I'm young, oh my God. Although I'm young, juvenescence, I'm not I'm 22. I just like stepped out of a career that I was making like decent money for a 21-year-old from, and had no idea what I was doing next. But all I knew was like a career in the like traditional sense. Small town here, guys. Everyone around here thinks like the same way. That's not for me. That's not for me. That is not for me. I'm more of a creative diva. So like working through that here when I had the influence of other people telling me, like, some things I could do, you know? That was horrible for me. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta be your own therapist, pull up your bootstraps after literally going through hell and turmoil in your brain, and you gotta work things out, and you gotta figure it out. And that's what I've been doing. Things are pretty good. Never thought they would be again at one point, but they are. Thank God. Anyways, the past few days have been nuts boots. Actually, the past 2 weeks have been nuts boots. Oh my God, it's 2 weeks ago today. Had my first drag show. That was crazy. Things have been looking up, and that was point A. So last weekend was kind of wild. If y'all seen the new season of White Lotus, Chelsea always said things happen in threes. Rick, and that kind of was happening to me. So it started with first night of the weekend. We started on Thursday because we're animals. And speaking of animals, woke up with actually didn't even go to sleep. Was trying to go to sleep. Felt something next to my aunt. I put my hand under my pillow because I'm a side sleeper. Shout out to the side sleepers. Put my hand under my pillow and I felt something. I felt what I thought was a cat toy because I have a cat. And you know what? Shit comes in the bed sometimes. But I thought it was a cat toy, so I felt it up a little bit. I investigated. I thought it was a cat toy because I have cats. But realized my friend does not have a cat. And so I had to take my phone, shine the light on it. I pulled back the curtain to realize that it was a dead mouse that had been laying by my side that night. I didn't know if it thought it was going to get a lick. I didn't know if it was trying to seduce me, get my pheromones, but I was not sleeping with that mouse. I surely did pack my shit up, and I went home at 2 a.m. because, hello? Stuart Little gotta find a new boo, because that's not me. However, I was considering giving it a proper Viking burial because she lives by a creek, and I was gonna send it off on a little raft, but that was a lot for 2 a.m. So I decided to just throw it in the trash can. Jackchat. Okay, so the dead mouse happened, and then the next day, so me and all my friends were hanging out, and Miss Big had to come on down to the dock. Second I stepped on this little platform, thing collapses into the river. Hello? Why? Because I came later, 2 hours later than everyone else. All those bitches could have stepped on the dock. I guess they never did. But, of course, Jumbotron had to come out and break shit. Bull in a china shop. Everyone, I have never been able to escape the bull in a china shop allegations and the grubby allegations. Two things that, I've carried with me throughout everything, and I don't know how to escape that. I don't know how to escape it. Because I swear I don't even realize, and my big, fat, juicy ass bumps into everything. And my shoulders, I'm sorry. I am gargantua. It's not my fault. But it adds a little bit of excitement. You never know what she's going to do. It's like when you put an animal on stage. That thing could run off in the audience and bite bitches, but it also could do a little circle and a trick. So you never really know what you're going to get. But yeah, so I stepped on the dock, blew shit up. And then the next day I was driving down the road and this poor rabbit ran out in front of me. It had a death wish. It was a kamikaze bitch. She ran out in front of me while I was going down the road because I speed down my driveway. It's something I need to work on, but I'm ready to get home. I'm so sorry I am ready to get home. But I was speeding down the driveway. A little bunny rabbit ran out in front of me. And I was like, fuck. And then the rabbit hit my tire, at the perfect angle to get launched up into the sky about 20 feet, like a shooting star, and it landed in a cornfield. And I couldn't help but laugh. Like, of course, that very thing would have happened. It didn't have to. I'm actually very glad the dead rabbit wasn't squished in my road, because then I would have been reminded of it every day. So that was, I guess the universe was protecting me a little bit, because that shit got launched and that corn is steady growing, bitch. So we probably won't see her again, actually, by the time the corn's cut. Because even what's left of her is going to get caught up in that combine and ripped to shreds. Damn. One time I had this, like, I was on it was my old apartment, and there was this path I took when I walked, and it was like it wasn't a path, it was just my route. It was like up a hill, because I liked seeing the pine trees and shit. And one time I was walking up, and I saw this dead fox laying under a tree. It was so peaceful and like kind of beautiful. Like, it was very serene. It didn't look like it had been tampered with or killed. It looked like it had known that its time was coming, and it just nestled up under the tree and passed. I thought that was beautiful. So I took that path all the time, and it never really got fucked with. So I got to watch it like decompose and become back to nature and be one with the earth. And towards the end, like near when I was moving out, it was just skeleton. And I was like, I need this fox. I have a connection with this fox. So I took the fox and I took the skull and I bleached it to get all the scum off, the detritus. And I took a tooth and I made it into a necklace. I don't know where it is right now, but I hope to find it, because I know it was at my friend's house and she gave it back to me, but I can't remember if I brought it home with me. I really hope I have it. But I have the skull, and I think I have another tooth and like the jaw. But yeah, so that was my fox. I love her. But yeah, the dead rabbit, rest in peace, girl. Love you. But all of that like crazy shit kind of combined and spit out one of my TikToks blowing up. I was just singing karaoke on the porch with my bitches, and someone got a video of me singing Roman Holiday, so I posted it on TikTok. Biggest TikTok of my life. Like, who's watching that? Who are these people? Who are you people? I don't know. Crazy amount of comments, crazy amount of likes. I didn't know what to do. The next day, it like truly fucked me up, because, of course, I'm not gonna lie to you bitches. Like, it's my dream. I just want to be like a well-known bitch, you know? I don't really care about like, I mean, I would love the money. Hello. Who wouldn't? But like, I want to be famous. I want to be famous. And, I don't know. It was kind of like a sign that it could potentially happen. Like, these things happen to people. So like, why not you, you know? But the next day I was like, how do you keep momentum going? Like, what do I have to do next? All the voices in my head screaming at me, stop it. It was actually insane. I thought I was like, girl, what the fuck? What is the point of anything? I'm just doomed for failure. But I'm not. Because I'm just a girl. Like, I had to make the realization that I was doing for my friends and for me. Like, I was having fun. Hello. And I like talked to a few friends. I had a big journal sesh about it. And I realized, like, I just need to do things that I enjoy. Because I've never been a bitch who is going to spend 5 minutes doing anything they don't want to do. Like, fuck that. That is so horrible and scary. Like, if I've always been that way. And I should continue to be that way. And so if I just do things I enjoy, then boom, honey. Everything, I mean, at the very end of the day, if nothing works out, at least I'm having fun. Period! Exactly. Because one of my friends said, enjoy the process because, you know, you're talented, you're funny, you're creative, you know, all of that. Like, but, I was like, enjoy the process. Why haven't I even fucking thought about that? I'm only thinking about the next thing. And like, but because if I don't enjoy the process, I'm going to look back on these times and think, why were you so fucking stressed? Why were you so stressed? Girl, there's nothing to be stressed about. There literally isn't. My life is like good. I have really nothing to complain about except like superficial things, low key. So I had to take a step back and chill out and realize that I just need to, like, also I was in a big state of mind of like, because a few years ago, I used to be happy. I'm happy. Don't worry about that. But a few years ago, I was just like kind of going through life a little unencumbered, I guess, because I was in college and, you know, there wasn't really anything that much to stress about because I was like, I'm doing shit I like. Like, I like my major. I like the work I'm doing. And it's all pretty chill. The biggest stressor was my fucking law classes and shit like that. But, like, that was, like, something I could control. But things that are out of my control, I just shut that up because I am not spending mind and energy on something that isn't going to change whether I think about it too much or not. Hello. So, yeah, I've been on like a very crazy expedition through my mind these past few months. And you know what? It's brought us here to this gorgeous gold table and pink background. And RuPaul and Barbie and me. Jackson. Oh my God. Jackchat. Haven't even said the title of the podcast. We're having a chat, aren't we? Can I take you over here for a chat? Jackchat. Guys, I kind of hate Love Island. And I know that's controversial, and I know a season is coming out right now. But I kind of associate it with, like... This is so bullshit. My parents love Love Island, and I love my parents. But they were hooked on it for a minute, and it's all they watched. And I was so tired of hearing, I got a text, ding, ding. And that fucking music and that, all right, now we're going to the villa. And that guy, it was all too much for me. Give me something a little more, just chill. Like, I mean, I used to like Too Hot to Handle. I don't really keep up now with any of those shows. Because, I don't know. It's just not, like, I'm like, damn, y'all really are just idiots, low-key. Like, it's fun. It's a little cathartic to watch because it's like, thank God I'm not them. But most of the time it's really stupid. But I was there for the ultimatum queer love. Guys, and a new season's coming out. Holy shit, the lesbians know how to, like, they get crazy in a different way. Because it's, like, I feel like lesbians, or, no, the straight people on Too Hot to Handle and etc., the 3 billion versions of that show, those people are kind of, like, very, I don't know. I feel like they act out of, like, what they can get out of people. And the lesbians are acting purely on emotion. Like, they are going nuts. And, like, they do deceive and go crazy and, like, are backhanded just like the straighties. But it's, like, a different font. And that drama, I'm here for. Like, I'm like, this is... They're just crazy bitches. Y'all gotta watch that show. Y'all gotta watch that show. And then the new cast literally looks like they took season 1 cast and made the duplicates from iCarly when they had twins to full Spencer. Like, it literally is a copy and paste, just a tiny bit different, like, with each one. I don't know if the storylines are gonna be, like, I hope it's something new, but, like, woo-wee! Wow. That shit is cray-cray. And I am here for it. I can't wait. And even if it is like season one worked my pussy out, so. And if we're talking about reality TV, bitch, I am not gonna sit here and not talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 10. Ah! Crazy television. Crazy television. I love the bracket style because we get something juicy and new every 3 weeks. Like, I'm eating and it tastes so good. It tastes so good, y'all. Oh my God. So, bracket 1, Aja, Bosco, Irene, made it through. Bracket 1 worked my pussy out. The introduction of the point system, very smart to do it with that bracket, because if we started with bracket 2, honey, we would all be like scratching the walls and going crazy. Like, what the fuck? What is happening? Like, it was a good, like, palette, amuse-bouche. It was like it helped us get ready for the fucking insanity that Mistress caused in bracket 2. She let those whores have it in a different way. Like, I was here for it, because that moment at the end when it was between her and Carrie to move to the merge, like, oh my God, that was good TV. When we all thought they were gonna kill the villain, and then the villain said, nah, bitch, I'm psychic. I got that power, and I haven't showed it yet. So, ha, got y'all ass. And it was horrible and disgusting and crazy and, like, so against her word. But when has she ever been a bitch of her word? Let's keep that in mind. Mistress knows that she is going to, like, she's going to grab the competition and play with it like Play-Doh. Like, that's just what she does. And when in her season, we didn't get to see that as much because the queens don't really have that much power their original seasons. But when the queens have the power, bitch, if you give a mouse a cookie, honey, she is going to take that shit and she is going to mold it into a sword and stab bitches in the back. Oh my God. What? Do y'all know who we're dealing with? Do you know what show we're watching? We've been asking for the drama. We've been asking for the hootenanny, the goo-ga, the gags, the rah-rah, as Nicole Page Brooks would say. And we got it. And then bitches are mad. We got it and bitches are mad. You weren't there, so what does your ethical idea of what should have happened have to do with anything? Watch the TV. At the end of the day, if that pissed you off, be like, oh my God, it got a reaction out of me. That's awesome. TV made me feel something. A show on a screen, not right here. I'm not at the show, but it still made me feel something. Take that. At least take that. Do not go calling bitches hateful and evil and that they should never be on the show again, or they should quit drag, or they should kill themselves. What are you doing? What are you doing? First of all, you're talking to another gay person. We need allyship now more than ever, honey. And you are telling a gay person they should themselves because of a gay little TV show that not, like, the viewership is up, honey. The viewership is up. But it's on Paramount Plus. Like, not that many people are watching it right now, except our little community of bitches who love the show. So just love it. Why does it matter? Because I swear to you, Mistress does not care about your opinion. And I don't think Carrie really does either. And Mistress, marketing genius Brooks. Filming with Carrie right after all that hoopla. They let the little rats feed on the weekend, and then they took the rat traps out and they stomped those bitches. Like, I loved it. And I'm living for the drama. I'm living for the gags. And I'm like, I haven't seen it yet. And I love a lot of the queens in bracket 3. Can't wait to see them. But I just don't know how they're going to bring it. Like that second bracket. But then I think about how bracket 1 was so lit boots. So I don't know. Lit boots in a different way, but I still had a good time. So I'm excited. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see what happens at the end. Because Monet on the pit stop said, we don't know what happens at the end of this competition. And I didn't think about that. Like, what are they going to do? I really want to see a merge Snatch Game. I don't like to watch the spoilers. Back when I was in high school, I looked at the spoilers all the time. I spoiled every season for myself. But I promise you, it's so much more fun when you don't know what's going on. You get to be excited. Like, and I swear to God, if I open Twitter... Because I watch the episode right when it... Like, the second I wake up on Fridays. So I'm not a victim to the spoilers. And I love to see what's going on Twitter. But I swear to God, if I see another TL point blank spoiler about an upcoming season that hasn't aired yet or is currently filming, delete your account. Blocked. Reported. That should be illegal. And I'm sitting here pirating movies and listening to music that's not released yet, but I'm not doing that. I never said that. Stop. But yeah, I'm excited. I want more Drag Race. We've been in an international season drought. I know Slation Royale is coming out. I can't wait. I can't wait for Slation Royale. That's gonna be That's gonna be fucking crazy. France All Stars gonna be fucking crazy. Philippines season whatever is coming out gonna be fucking crazy. We are gonna be fed soon with some international flavors. But right now I'm just living for All Stars. And I got this girl at work, my home girl, Ariana. She's like my wife. We dated in middle school, you know. That's the vibe. She's a baddie. Shout out Ariana. She has seen all main seasons of Drag Race, except the first two, the lost seasons. I told her if she's gonna watch one of them, watch season 2, because that shit is iconic. But season 1 is also iconic. It's just like different. Everyone knows that. But now, after so much, like, what's the word? So much, encouragement from me. After so much encouragement, she's finally watching All Stars, and she's on All Stars 3 right now. She doesn't know about Pentagram. She doesn't know about that yet, and I cannot wait till she sees it, because she's gonna gag. She is going to gag. But yeah, she's watching All Stars now, because I told her about this season. I told her what's going on. I haven't spoiled it, but she knows that she needs to get to 10, because it's a key, bitch. It is a key. But yeah, God, I love Drag Race. Hey, Rue, put Misty on one day. Misty Jackson, I'll send you the audition tape. Hormona Lisa. In one of my drag TikToks, I got compared to Hormona Lisa. And you know what? I'll take it, that fishy diva. She gives my neighbor bitch, the Southern white woman, Miss Bob, her fucking videos online are so, like, soul healing. I love Hormona Lisa, by the way. But yeah. So call me Hormona, call me Misty, call me Jackson, call me Jack, call me Crack. I don't know. Call me whatever you want, baby. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, talk about me online. Love me, hate me, agree, disagree. Tell me in the comments, because I want to communicate. I want to talk. So I hope you watch the next episode. Stay around. Lord knows what's going to happen next. Bye. Love y'all. Subscribe to Jackchat, please.